Alrighty, greetings everybody, Chris Campbell here. It has been a while since I have posted any videos on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to explain that a little bit later on. But first and foremost, I'm still doing clock and watch repairs. My magic shows and tours are still up and going, and we're now working on the 2026 magic show tours. Those are now underway, but I have some exciting news for you. Since back in August of this year, I think it is, I have now switched publishers of my book publisher. As a lot of you know, I already published a book back in October of 2024, and that book was called Magic on Cruise Control, and it has been selling great. Thank you so much for all your loyal support. So it is doing good. Then in December of 2024, I came out with my second book. A lot of you know that I am a big cigar aficionado and cigar smoker, and so I decided to come out with a Cigars for Dummy book, a comical style book, to enlighten people that want to get into the art or hobby of smoking cigars, how to do it without looking foolish. And so I came out with the Cigars for Dummy book. It too has sold good and has been great. Thank you so much. All right, so in January 2025, I came out with my first fictional book. It's a book about an assassin. It's called Silent but Deadly, a hitman's guide to stealth. It's basically about one assassin who is the top of the world type assassin and is on the world or on top of the world, but yet there's another assassin over in the background, and he wants to compete with the other assassin. So they go back and forth trying to compete who is the better one of the two. And so that one was this copy here. Unfortunately, it was not as great as I'd hoped. That one only had like 550 total purchases. Now we're into 2025. I have already published 10 books on Amazon KDP that are also available nationwide, puzzle books. The first one that came out was back in October, which is Magic Puzzle Book. This one is my first book that I published, and it has different puzzles. This one is actually. Alright, I'm going to back up a little bit. So, puzzle books and books such as this are the top number one seller on KDP, Amazon, eBay, and other bookstores. If you go to any bookstore, such as Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, Borders, they have an entire wall lined with magazines, books on puzzles, and creative puzzles. That is where it's at. And yes, this is a word search puzzle book made extensively by me. I designed it and created it myself. It has its own ISSBN number on the back. This is the way to go. This is selling like hotcakes. And I have already created 10 of different books, different niches, I guess you could say. I have the magic book, I have a hunting book, cat book, fishing book, safari book. I also have a Bible study book, word search, just to name a few. But I have many of them published already on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Books a Million, and so forth. Second and Charles. The other books that I have also published are children's books. Yes, I have already published 3 children's books, and they're all based on an actual character, my pet cat Binks. We have Binks the Ninja Cat, which is a children's book. It stars my little pet cat. The second book was Binks the Pilot Cat, where he learns how to fly a plane. And then the third one is Binks Helps Others, and he learns how to help others and become friends with different people. So check those out on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and Borders. Also, I have 2 other books that are coming out soon. One is called I Talk to God Today. It's an inspiring book about the power of prayer, blessing, and believing in the power of prayer. It's a gospel, a religious book. an inspirational book, uplifting book for those that are needing more knowledge in how to pray and how to receive the blessing of God. It's a 110-page book, and it is all full of stories and scriptures from the Bible and how to better relate and how to become closer to God. And also, my other book that is now starting to work out, I'm still working on it on my computer, is a fiction book. It is called The Bird and the Clock. And it's a mystery thriller, a suspense book. It's about a historical clock that is possessed by a spirit of a bird. This cuckoo clock has a spirit bird, and every night at midnight, when it strikes 12, the mysterious bird comes to life. And the owners of the clock, the family, have to learn how to control its power, how to control its spirit. It's a suspense book, it's a thriller book. So check it out when it comes out later this year. So a lot of people ask me, how do I come up with ideas? Well, I have been writing in my journal for many years. Each and every day, I spend about 30 to 40 minutes writing in my journal, and I come up with different ideas and I write them, jot them down. Now, if I don't have my journal with me, I always have my recorder, and this is actually my recorder. So when I go out to public places or so forth, I'll take this with me. If an idea pops in my head, or if a story pops in my head, I'll turn it on, record it, and talk into it. And actually, I have a couple stories. We'll go ahead and go through it. So let's see what we have here. Bookending to The Sleepwalker. I wake up tired every morning because I sleepwalk every night. The murderer is me. So that's just one of the things that I write or record. So when I have an idea, I'll record it on my recorder. And then once I get back to my home or shop, I get my computer and we'll put it into the book and write it down and type it in that way. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Yes, God is great. I have a lot of books that are already published and on the market and so forth. My clock and watch business is booming like ever. Right now we have 20 clocks in the shop for repair. We have 16 watches in for repair. And I also have, right now, as of today, uh, 8 magic shows for the end of the year. But the sad news, unfortunately, today is November the 26th, and on December the 9th, I am going to be having heart surgery. I have been battling some health issues, and since August of this year, I have been in and out of the hospital over a dozen times. I have been admitted multiple times to the hospital, and so on December the 9th, 2025, I'm going to be undergoing a heart surgery procedure. So hopefully, after the 9th, I will be back to normal and can resume my normal routines. So do keep me in your prayers for that. But yeah, God is great. I have had so many friends, followers, Facebook friends, and fan club members to send me best wishes and so forth. And I have had a lot of people backing me 100% for my book writing, podcasting, and so forth. Um, Up until last year, June, when a certain event took place, I've had so many people backing me 100%, thanking me for standing up and doing what's right, standing up and being a person that speaks the truth. And they have actually helped me get the book deals that I've gotten, the podcasts that I've gotten, and so forth. So thank you, each and every one of you, because without you, I would not be here where I'm at today. Alrighty, everybody. So happy Thanksgiving. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I hope each and every one of you have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Until next time, may God bless and have a wonderful evening.